Indianapolis Colts at home for Monday Night Football this week, desperate to try and end a 4-game losing skid that even Father Time couldn't do much about.
Rivers down the middle of the field, and it is intercepted! Colts gave it all they had.
They have faced some tough foes down the stretch, and it doesn't get any easier with the San Francisco 49ers coming to town, rolling in on a 4-game win streak.
Purdy trying to buy some time, throws downfield and connects with Demarcus Robinson for a big gain.
Niners' final 3 games, also against above 500 level teams. Indy just doesn't feel like one right now. Niners defense just has to handle Grandpa Simpson and hope their offense keeps doing what it's been doing. 37 points versus Tennessee, giving them 26-plus points in 5 of their last 6.
Maneuvering, jumps, throws, touchdown, and it's a rout in Santa Clara.
Passing attack finally looked like what they expected it to look like when the year started. Brock Purdy comes in off his best BCB showing of 2025, 295 yards, 3 TDs, no picks, 23 of 30 passing for a season-high 140 rate.
Purdy pumps and throws, and it is caught for the touchdown by Jennings.
He is looking at a defense that did everything it could to pull off an upset over Seattle. They didn't give up any touchdowns to Sam Darnold, held him to a sub-90 rate, held Seattle to 18 points.
This will not be easy sledding at all for the Seattle offense. We've seen how much they've struggled.
They've held 3 of the last 4 offenses they've faced to fewer than 24 points, just not getting enough help from their own O. Only sacked Darnold once on 36 pass attempts, did give up 271 yards to him, 113 to JSN, 74 to Rashid Shaheed. Purdy took 2 sacks on his 30 pass attempts, only lost 3 yards. He hit Ricky Pearsall for 96 yards. He led the team versus the Titans.
Purdy sets up, deep shot down the middle. He's got Pearsall down inside the 15.
Found Juwan Jennings for 2 TDs.
Scrambling, throwing, end zone. Jennings, he is in again.
And he connected with George Kittle for a touchdown and 88 yards. The long-lost Trailer Park Boys brother, good for 67-plus yards in his last 5.
He finds big George Kittle. First down, chain-moving grabs.
Once a Trailer Park Boy, always a Trailer Park Boy. Not sure CMC would be part of that brotherhood. A little too GQ. McCaffrey had a quiet day as a pass catcher. 73 yards and a TD as a runner, though.
Can they do it again, or is it McCaffrey? It's McCaffrey. CMC takes it in.
Just have to accept the fact he grinds most games for his yards down low. 3.3 a carry last week. That's the 11th time under 4 in 14 games. Jonathan Taylor knows the feeling. 87 yards versus Seattle.
Taylor, and he's wrapped up. It was Reed in the backfield. A loss of 3 on the play.
His long last week, just 11 yards. He ran 25 times for 3.5 per carry, 3rd time in his last 4. Connected to that, Indy's offense not being able to light up the scoreboard much, 16 points versus Seattle, haven't topped 20 in 4 straight games.
Rivers to the air, lost his footing, and now he goes down.
Colts only made it inside the 20 once last week, even though they had countless 40-year-old Joe Beer cans and Uncle Rico's rooting on Phillip Rivers, who did prove Lloyd Christmas knew what he was talking about. I guess they're right. Senior citizens, although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose.
And he's got a man, touchdown! And that's Phillip Rivers with a touchdown pass.
It was cool to see him almost pull it off, but if you didn't know his situation, you would have simply seen a quarterback only manage 120 yards on 18 of 27 passing for a paltry 4.4 per attempt. Not one Colts pass catcher with 40 yards. Michael Pittman, 26. Alec Pierce, 16. Tyler Warren, 19. Josh Downs, 13. Rivers only took 1 sack for 2 yards, in part because he was getting rid of the ball in 2.3 seconds after the snap on average. That's lightning quick.
At some point, the Indianapolis Colts offense, they're going to have to take a shot down the field.
49ers defense is going to feel like they went from trying to decipher an iPhone 17 to a dial-up phone. Faced Cam Ward last week, held him to 170 yards, less than 6 yards per attempt, but also gave up 2 TDs to him, without picking him off. Gave up a 100-plus rate to him, didn't sack the most sacked quarterback a single time, gave up 24 points to a Tennessee offense, averaging 16 for the year.
He's got time, got a man downfield, it's caught by Helm, touchdown!
And here's the silver lining for JT. San Francisco got gashed down low, gave up a 20-yard run to Tyjae Spears, and 104 yards on 7.4 a carry to Tony Pollard, plus a TD.
It'll be a handoff for Pollard, and he rumbles in for the touchdown.
49ers have won 3 straight road games, 6-2 away from the Bay this season. Colts have won the last 4 straight games over the 49ers, beat them head-to-head 13 in a row from 1962 to 1968. The one and only time they met in the 70s turned out to be a San Francisco treat.
With the Colts in town, number 53, Tommy Hart, showed the courage that won him this year's Lynn Eshmont Award as he raced, slashed, crashed, and crawled on his hands and knees to sack the quarterback. While the pass rush was relentless, the deep backs and linebackers were tenacious as they hung all over the Colts. The offensive line, led by Forrest Blue and Lynn Rohde, opened huge holes for number 35, Larry Schreiber, who crashed through for 104 yards. Running back Ken Willard, number 40, gathered in one Spurrier pass, and Steve continued to throw for the deep 6 and Ted Qualick. And whether the fans knew it or not, their Big Red Wave was just beginning to crest.